Hey, what's you guys? My name's Helping Hand 97. Just to be really quick on this, this is the recordings of the Elira stream and the Doki stream at February 12th, 2024. I'm just putting them together, subtitling them. You might see some weird things pop up on screen or Discord sound notifications that may have gone through. That's just me being an idiot. But I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm subtitling all of this, so you guys are more than welcome to listen to this. This is for historical reasons, nothing for me to monetize or get clout from. I just want this for the record books and everything like that. So enjoy, listen what you guys can, take breaks when you guys need to, but enjoy the subtitles.
Hi, this is Elira Pendora. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us today. Vox and Ike are also present here with me, and we would like to take some time to address the events surrounding Selen Tatsuki's contract termination.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
To preface, we have discussed with Any Color staff and our legal team about what we are able to say. However, due to how sensitive the situation is, please do keep in mind that there are limits to what we're able to share. Both we, the livers, and the company have been affected deeply and are taking the situation very seriously. Everything that'll be discussed has been approved by our lawyers or is based solely on our personal experiences. Before anything is discussed, there is something very important that we, Nijisanji EN, feels need to be made very clear. All of us do not condone harassment of any kind to any of the parties involved. After discussion with the members of Nijisanji EN as a collective, I volunteered for my channel to be used for this stream. Additionally, we've been told that there will also be a video releasing regarding the situation from Tazumi-san directly a few hours following this stream. But what we say on this stream is our own words and our own feelings. I would like to first apologize if my silence on the matter has caused any worry. Over the past month, staff received documents from Selen's lawyer containing examples of her claimed experiences under Any Color. These documents in question included personal information of some livers, and when it was sent to us, we learned that there was a potential that this information could be made public. Some of the information poses a risk to our personal safety and puts some of us at risk of doxing. Notably, one section of this document alludes to where Millie, Anna, and I live. However, there are also harmful claims Selen made in the document about some livers' personal information that we believe are simply untrue. I felt threatened and scared of speaking out about the situation because of the risk that it could pose to not just my own safety, but the safety of those around me as well. I'm very sad that this is how everything had to turn out, and I deeply apologize to all the fans who have been affected through this time. When Selen had posted the tweet about her cover being privated, several EN members reached out to Selen and we expressed our concerns. We were genuinely concerned, and we wanted to understand the situation as we were all in the dark about it. Once she notified all of us regarding her hospitalization, we immediately reached out to her, each other, and her manager to confirm her safety. Her manager also immediately reached out to her and her emergency contact and kept us updated throughout the entire situation as well. It's been a very tough time for a lot of us, and I'm honestly not sure what else to say, but thank you again for everything, for waiting, and thank you.
Thanks, Elira.
No,
you're
no
right.
worries.
Yeah, it has been a really tough time, and it's had an effect. I've noticed it's had an effect on everyone. It's had an effect on me too. So I'm joining this stream to talk about my experiences with Selen, to lend some of what I know to help you all understand the context of this a little bit better. I know that a lot of you watching are going to have your own views and opinions on the situation, and so all I would like to ask is that you can take the information that I'm going to present at face value if you can. So this recent situation began when Selen claimed on Twitter that her most recent song cover had been made private by staff, and she gave no context or reasoning as to why. In actuality, she had been asked to send the content of her music video to her manager in advance of the release date so it could be checked for content, etc., which is something that all livers agree to do. Her manager communicated with her about this very clearly, but she released her cover without giving management time to check it, and as a result, it needed to be made private. It was going to be made public again once the checks had cleared. Management absolutely intended to let her release the cover once they'd made sure that it was okay to release. It's very important to establish this pattern of events had happened before on multiple occasions, including her Fall Guys tournament in August of 2023, a voice pack in May of the same year, and an outfit contest also in May. In each of these situations, Selen would be working on one of the projects I mentioned. She'd be given clear communication about confirming certain aspects with staff, as all other livers receive and comply with. And each time, she would refuse to cooperate. And when staff would react appropriately, she would make public statements that would hurt any color's reputation. And as these situations kept occurring, myself and other livers felt very upset and anxious. We felt that these statements harmed all of us as a group. Excuse me. So, it's this context that I hope explains why myself and some other livers decided to approach Selen and ask about her handling of the latest situation, which was her cover being made private. So some livers, myself included, asked Selen why she tweeted about the cover in the way that she did, expressing that we felt it was unnecessary and harmful. According to Selen's lawyer, it's this event that they claim to be a build-up of, and what they claim to be a build-up of past experiences that led to accusations made by Selen that she was bullied and harassed. As you can imagine, this is incredibly serious, and I want to state that throughout my friendship with Selen, I did my best to support her in private and talk to her about any problems she might have been having whenever I had the chance. Having thoroughly reviewed the documents sent to Anycolor by her lawyer, and based on what I know personally and have been told by Selen as her friend, myself and other members vehemently believe these claims to be completely untrue. I feel very confident in saying that the way I and other livers communicated with Selen about this incident was fair and reasonable, especially considering our built-up anxiety over this repeating pattern of behavior. In my opinion, I do not think that it was a form of harassment. Also in the document given to Anycolor by Selen's lawyer, it stated that Selen had secretly recorded me in a private voice call without my knowledge or consent. Now, I have absolutely zero memory of what I might have specifically said in that recording, but we know it was on the topic of the tweet that I had made around the time of AR Live's cancellation last year. From what I know, based on this document, Selen had wanted to use this as proof of staff showing favoritism for some members over others, as at the time I wasn't reprimanded by staff having made that tweet. I followed this issue up with my managers, and I was told that they didn't reach out because they didn't want to cause further controversy at the time. However, I've been asked to delete other tweets on multiple occasions when I've accidentally broken a rule. In these cases, we're politely informed that when we should avoid tweeting something, we apologize, delete it, and move on. The real issue here, however, is that someone I trusted and considered a friend not only recorded me in secret, but also that these recordings were held without my knowledge for almost an entire year. The fact that this was held throughout our friendship is really upsetting to me. Until now, I had always looked up to Selen as my senpai, and I felt really lucky to be her friend. Having to talk about this now and seeing how this has played out is, again, heartbreaking. Selen had told me privately about her disagreements with staff and her managers, and I had done my best to support her and to help her make what I thought were the right choices, even when she talked about wanting to graduate. For context, leaving Nijisanji is always an option for livers. If she had wanted to graduate beforehand, she was given very many chances to do so amicably, and on multiple occasions, Selen had told us she planned on graduating, but would then go back on this shortly after. For example, she told me that she would be graduating on the day we hosted the Prism Cup, but as you know, this didn't happen. She also, after being warned by staff due to her repeated rule breakages in May of last year, told other livers that she was being terminated at that time, when, like I said, she had just been warned, nothing else. Because I trusted her so much, and I listened to her narrative of half-thought untruths about her relationship with Anycolor, this caused me so much anger on her behalf that I had considered graduating with her in solidarity, seriously. And I now know that my intense feelings at the time came from omitted context and falsehoods, and that, once again, is heartbreaking. I'm incredibly happy with my job, and even in the face of times as hard as these, I really wouldn't want it any other way. So regardless of how I now feel about Selen having been my friend and having hurt me and my fellow livers in this way, her attempt on her life will never ever be something to be taken lightly. I recall the moment when I and other livers found out about what had happened, and we prayed for her safety then, and we still do. Regardless of the outcome of the situation, I genuinely want nothing more than for Selen to grow and to be in a safe place where she can look after her health, insofar as me and the rest of EN can heal in our own way too. To those of you watching this stream, please, please leave her be. Harassment of any kind is vicious, and it's insane, and it has no place in this community. That's all I need to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vox. Before we round things off, I also had something that I wanted to say. It's going to be a little bit on the shorter side. By the way, hi, I'm Mike. First off, I just wanted to say, preface this with, sorry if I have a hard time finding the proper words for anything. I'm a little bit all over the place right now. Excuse me for a second. For a very long time, I considered Selen as a good friend within Nijisanji EN, be it on stream or off stream. We always managed to get on really well. So that's why it was so shocking for me to learn that Anycolor had received these documents from Selen's lawyer. Learning about what was contained within these documents was, to me personally, incredibly saddening. Knowing that the things said within the document were coming from the very same person that I call my friend was hurtful and disappointing in a way I really don't know how to describe. Not only because of it made me now re-examine our entire friendship, but primarily because the document contains some information that we believe is incorrect, that could be harmful for us, and it's just private information that is very terrifying to have being, shown before you like that. Right now, we're all very stressed, but in spite of this, I feel like the public deserves to, at the very least, be aware of the existence of these documents, as well as of some of its contents, for the sake of transparency and honesty. We understand that the past week of radio silence has been really difficult for all of you, but please rest assured that we have been working very, very hard to try and understand what it is that we can and cannot say about this. But we wanted to make sure that what we shared was as much as we were able to share. Within Nijisanji EN, everyone always makes an effort to make sure that anyone who wants to be included in something has the opportunity to do so, whether that be online or offline. And all of us will continue to do our utmost to provide a safe and fun environment for fans to enjoy together. And lastly, to round this off, I want to reiterate, please do not spread hate to anyone involved in any way, shape, or form, or anyone in general, honestly. We ask that in these times you allow us to continue our activities without asking us for any additional information about the situation. At this point, it's an issue for the lawyers, and we ask that you do not pressure any of us to discuss the matter beyond this point. please reach out to Any Color for contact regarding anything else. And I think that's everything from me. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody! It's a little awkward that, like, you know, the very first gaming stream that I do is Neopets and not Apex. Look, I don't know if you guys know, but, like, Neopets has been something I wanted to stream for, like, so very, 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 very long. And I was like, oh my god, I can finally do it. I can finally stream Neopets. Also, apparently this game, the servers are now very bad. So most likely, because I'm streaming Neopets, I am going to clog up the server even more. So that's a little not reassuring for me. So I hope that I'm actually able to, like, explore this game. By the way, I have not played Neopets in a very, 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 very long time. The last time I've touched Neopets was when they first introduced the Neopets Cash Mall. And then they, like, converted all the Neopets into, like, these dress-up dolls. So, like, that's around the time I sort of quit. Because, like, I was like, they're ugly now. I was like, oh, man, they're pretty ugly now. So, like, I lost my enjoyment of Neopets. But also because another thing that happened. Also, Gabriel, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Happy Lunar New Year. Cheers from HK Dragoons. Thank you. So another reason was that I lost my main account, and I was like a billionaire on my main account. And I basically, what happened was that my main account got hacked, but they not only they hack my main Neopets account, but they also, what they did was they hacked my email account associated with my main account, and then they used the email account to hack other accounts because I got the email back, and I saw other accounts associated on my email, and then the thing was, because I saw other accounts on my account, I was so sad that my main account got hacked that I logged into the other stolen accounts to try and steal their stuff so I can cut some things back. No, you don't understand. In my safety deposit box, I had like paint brushes and like advent calendars from like so long ago. You don't understand. And then, so anyway, I lost like everything but my one unconverted pet, which was I don't know how to pronounce it. You know, like those dark purple ones, the Dargans, like a Dargan Lupe, and it was an unconverted pet, and that was all that remains for me for my account value. So anyway, after all of that happened, I like quit Neopets because I was like, I lost everything. I lost everything. Why should I keep playing? I don't have money anymore. I don't have money. I have nothing in my safety deposit box. All my rare items are gone now. By the way, I also had like 3 other side accounts that was used as the Labre. For those who don't know what the Labre is, it's okay, I'm pretty sure I'm saying a lot of random words, and a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about because it's like a lot of fucking random words, and it's like jumbled up together, and they're like, what the fuck is she saying? Oh my god. Oh my god. But anyway, there is like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on. Also, a little bit of a note for those who are wondering. All I will say is that I will put up another statement in later on because I believe there are some lies being told right now, and I have further evidence and proof later on. So that is all I'm gonna say regarding this. If there is anything going on, there will be a future statement being published by me later on, and that will further support my evidence. And if you guys hear anything, there is a lot of slander and a lot of lies going on right now. And that I will be publishing a future statement in the future regarding it, which I have evidence and receipts, as well as backed up by my lawyer. So that is all I will be saying regarding anything that's going on at the current time. Anyway, all I really want to do, is that I want to just play Neopets, and regarding a document, there was a signed legal consent between me and the management that it was just going to be between me, my lawyer, and management. But the fact that they released that to others is considered illegal because that was not supposed to be seen by anyone else. And it was signed by me, my lawyer, and other lawyers. So that is all I'm gonna say. Regarding everything. Anyway, I can say this because my medical history and my medical documents and everything that me, my lawyer, and other people that were involved with, it was all signed and agreed upon. So regarding this, it was very unfortunate that that was done. Anyway, I do have more evidence and more receipts and more statements later on. Anyway, all I really want to do is play Neopets, and nothing about that is gonna stop me from playing Neopets, because Neopets brought me a lot of joy. Because that document also has private information regarding me and regarding things that should never have been public to anybody else but me and my lawyer. So that is all I'll say. Anyway, sorry, I had to make that statement because I believe that there was another thing that was going on at the same time, and that I had to make that statement as someone else has been messaging me about these things, and I really wanted to say that out right now. But I will be making a further statement regarding this that my lawyer has written out for me and has been planning, and we were planning on releasing it later, but because of what's going on right now, we will release it sooner than later now. But yes, I really wished I really wanted to move on from all of this, and was going to move on and everything, and was never going to address this anymore. But because they've decided to address it, even though I wanted everything to be over with, that is not my fault. And because of this, I will have to respond with a document that my lawyer has written and I have written up, just in case something like this did happen. And because of that, I guess I will be releasing this document very soon. I prepared something just in case, but I was going to keep it quiet and keep it private. And because that has happened, that means that I am now required to release my story and release my statement. And I'm very, very saddened that my privacy was violated with this, as this document that they're saying was never supposed to be out other than between me and my lawyer and the other lawyers. So we signed it and said that it was supposed to be kept between us. And the fact that they did not keep that promise, and the fact that they released it to public, and the fact that like people that shouldn't have been reading this read it and has my private information regarding it, that was very unfortunate. So I try to leave on as good terms as I can. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that this happened while I I wanted to have a good first week, and like I said, this is the only thing I will say, and my lawyer and I will release the document that we were preparing in case something like this did happen. Yep. All right, that's all I'll say. Anyway, let us create our Neopet. As we all know, I wanted to create a paturi. I really wanted to create a paturi. Also, I'll also say that I've heard slander about me behind the scenes and outright lies being told about me. But what they do not know is that I have receipts that this proves a lot of things that were said about me behind the scenes. And it's very unfortunate that I had to make that public. That we'll have to make it public later on. Yes, anyway. So yes, I really wanted to I really wanted to do a pateri, and because it is, I felt like that fits, that really fits the dragoons. And I think like because of all of this happening, I believe I will have to talk to my lawyer after the stream. So we're gonna keep this stream very short, but everything else will be on scheduled. Everything else will be on scheduled from here. And so tomorrow I'm still gonna do the Apex season launch, and everything else will be kept on schedule. But unfortunately, because of everything that's going on, I will have to talk to my lawyer, and I will have to talk to my lawyer about all of this and finish up the document that we have been working on. So that's very unfortunate. I really wanted to have a good first stream starting this week, but because of timing, I really want to keep everything private and really wanted to move on from here. But it was very unfortunate that all of this happened. So I will try my best to make up for you guys, and we will try to have another Neopet stream in the future. But for now, let us just make the dragoon, I guess. I really do thank all of you guys. I really do thank all of you guys for being here and for believing in me and everything. I really do appreciate it, everybody. Despite everything that has happened, I was very sad to find out a personal document that was only shown between 3 different parties had to be leaked out. Because it was a document I made for my lawyer, and it was a document that was not supposed to be shown anywhere else but to me and my lawyer, and to the lawyers on the other side. And we were promised it was not to be shown anywhere else. So the fact that and this was a document that was made that was supposed to help me figure out what was going on between me and my lawyer, and to see if things that were happening was actually happening. And then we showed it to the lawyers just to see if like they can figure out if what was going on was actually happening. And we were promised it was never going to be shown anywhere else. So the fact that this has happened really messes me up, because I have said that I felt a very lack of trust for a while, and I'm just left speechless that my trust has been broken again regarding what I thought was kept private. So yeah, that's really it. And further statement regarding all of this, I will talk to my lawyer, and we will be releasing another statement about this later on. All right. Anyway, sorry. I'm just happy that I just got a friend that messaged me that was just saying that they're there for me with all this happening. So it was really reassuring to know that my friends are still there for me after all of this. And I'm just really happy that like they're still there and they're seeing what's happening and they know what's going on, and they're still there through there to support me. Oh, anyway, I'm just gonna name we're just gonna it's really sad because I was really looking forward to Neopets. I was really looking forward to Neopets. I was ready to move on with everything. But yes, my lawyer is ready to talk to me now, so my lawyer is ready to talk to me soon. So I'm gonna have to call it here, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry with everything. So I'm sorry that I had to cut this short. I was really looking forward to moving on and rebuilding myself. So it's very unfortunate. It really says a lot though that people would try to bring down others when people are ready to move on. It really says a lot. So I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that we couldn't really have a we couldn't really have this Neopet stream. I was really looking forward to it, and I guess I'll see you guys later, everybody. Bye, guys.